Hi, I'm Tom Zelenka. Now, I'm just a beginner in the kitchen. In every episode of Carolina Cooking, I meet a different chef from a famous restaurant in the Carolinas who'll teach me to cook their secret recipes in just 30 minutes or less. Really good.
Welcome to Carolina Cooking, shot on location at the Mansion on Forsyth Park and the 700 Kitchen Cooking School. Now, here's your host, Tom Zelenka.
Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka. This is the show where we find the best chefs from the best restaurants all around North and South Carolina, and we bring them here to teach you and me their incredible recipes. You and I, we get to learn together because I'm no chef, I'm just a novice, so if you see me do it, you can do it as well. Today, we are making beef tenderloin carpetbagger, and to teach us, to guide us through this process, our culinary Sherpa, it's a chef from Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, from Bovine's wood-fired grill, Chef Kurt DeRizio is here. Kurt, appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely.
And carpetbagger, that's a strange term. I've never actually heard that before.
Culinarily, it means stuffed with oysters usually.
Okay, all right.
So we're doing a tenderloin, but you could do other cuts of meat or
Chicken
fish.
carpet?
Sure, why not?
Carpetbagger? Fish carpetbagger?
If you wanted to.
Lamb carpetbagger?
Yep.
Tomatoes carpetbagger?
A little weird.
All right, okay, all right. So what do we start with the stuffing here? Do we start with the tenderloin? Do we start with the, what are these, fried
Let's
planters?
start with the mashed potatoes, actually.
Oh, okay,
We have a
gotcha.
rosemary whipped potatoes.
All right.
Okay, and we have a Yukon potato that we've peeled here.
Yukon Gold?
Yukon Gold,
All right.
correct. Those are the best for mashing. They have a lower starch content and a higher water content than Idaho.
Do I need to cut them up?
Cut it up so it'll cook quicker.
Quick?
So we want to do
How
this
much?
in 30 minutes or less. Go ahead and cut the rest of it like that. That's
Oh.
perfect.
Was that not exactly what you were wanting?
That's
Are we, okay. 'Cause, you know,
that'll work.
You can always just yell and say, no.
That's even better. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Well, all right.
Okay.
So those are our potatoes. Is that enough, or you want me to cut them in more cubes?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's
all
put
right.
those
so
in
these
their
are
water.
enough for our mashed potatoes here. And what else is?
Now, for this mashed potatoes, we're actually going to reduce a little bit of cream with rosemary. It'll infuse in the cream.
Okay.
So we're going to put a rosemary in this saucepan.
Just
I'm
to
sorry. Go ahead and pull off about 4 or 5 leaves. Perfect.
Is that it? Is
And
that all
chop
we
it
need?
up a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, rosemary I like to cook. It's not very good raw. You
Okay.
know, some herbs are good raw, some herbs you have to cook. Rosemary, sage. Yeah, keep your fingers out
I
of
am.
it.
You're
Okay.
pretty impressed with my knife
That
skills,
was
aren't
very,
you?
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Let's
This
put
goes
that
in
in there.
All right.
Right, the cream, the heavy
Okay.
cream, and the butter we can go ahead and put right in there.
This would be heavy cream.
That is heavy
Is
cream.
that just heavy whipping cream like you get at the store?
Correct.
Okie dokie. And butter?
And butter, put it right in there. And we're going to let that
Okay.
reduce.
Reduce down.
The
Do I need to
rosemary
stir it a
will
little?
infuse. Sure, stir it a little bit.
All right, I can do that.
Great
All right.
flavor. Okay, now we can start our filling.
All those stay there.
All
We're
those.
moving over to here.
We're moving over to here.
Okay.
We're going to start our oyster filling.
Yep.
We have raw shucked oysters, Boursin
those?
cheese. That is those.
Boursin
cheese and panko breadcrumbs. It's a Japanese style breadcrumb.
Okay.
What we want to do is cook the oysters briefly.
Oh, okay.
So we have a hot saute pan here.
All right.
And you can just dump them in there
With the
juice
juice
and
and all?
everything. Juice and
Okay.
all. Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
Man, nothing I like better than oyster juice, you know?
Exactly.
Starts off the morning just right when you get a little, just get a cup of it, you know what I'm
Just a little-
saying?
sure.
Just suck it down. You do
Well,
that too?
No.
Okay, all right.
Don't
I
do
don't
that.
really either. you know.
Okay.
So how long do we let those
That's
cook?
it.
Oh.
We can dump them out. That pan's a little hot
Okay,
there.
so we'll get a little towel here.
Yep.
All right, and there we go.
And dump those out. And we just wanted to get them cooked so that we don't have to cook. There, yeah, tongs are
They
good.
might need to be freed.
That's okay. Perfect.
Is it okay if they rip a little?
That's fine.
Okay, wow.
And you want to get that
Ooh,
little
sorry.
guy there?
Oh, I didn't know that we had one
Okay.
trying to escape. I wasn't.
Okay. Now take the Boursin cheese
Okay.
and throw it right in there.
Boursin cheese.
Right
All
in there.
that in there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Take about half the breadcrumbs. We can always add more if we need them.
Half the breadcrumbs.
About half the breadcrumbs
Okay.
right in there.
All right.
And let's mix that
Okay.
up with a spoon here,
Mix it up with a spoon.
right?
Okay.
And we're going to stuff this into that tenderloin, but we have to cut a pocket in the tenderloin first. I think we need a little more breadcrumbs.
Okie dokie. There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
And so what is this? This goes into the pocket we
This
cut
goes
in the
into
beef?
the pocket in the beef.
Okay, I gotcha.
And
And
we
it
will
cooks
do-
in there?
And it cooks in there, exactly. Now, the oysters are cooked. The Boursin cheese, everything in there is basically fully cooked.
Okay.
So it's going to be warmed as we're grilling the tenderloin. Okay, to cut a pocket in our tenderloin, what you want to do,
Sure, you can
that's fine.
talk it through to me, or you can
Okay.
show it to me.
Go ahead and make a slit with the knife right in the side.
Okay. Oop. Try not to
Be
poke
careful,
my own
don't go through the other
hand.
side.
Okay,
That's right.
that's important. Okay.
Now, you actually want to, with the tip of the knife in the beef, you want to cut that way a little bit, and you can feel it out a little bit. That's good.
Okay.
And then actually take the knife out,
Okay.
turn it around,
Uh-huh.
put it back in,
Okay.
and cut the other side.
Alrighty.
Okay, that should do it. Now, you can always, yeah, there you go. Open it up a little bit, make sure you have enough room.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
All right.
How much room do we need in there? I mean,
Enough to
you know.
fit a couple
okay.
tablespoon of oyster filling
Okay,
or
I
so.
think we're good.
All right.
How do we get that in there?
Well, take your hand there
Oh,
and push it in.
Yeah.
There.
All right.
Perfect.
And is that enough?
Is it
or-
full?
No, not quite yet.
Now let's get
All right.
Let's get another oyster.
Alrighty. Well, when we come
find
back,
it.
we're going to be cooking this up, and we're also going to be frying some oysters when Carolina cooking continues. More?
Sure. Oh, baby, you fit it in
Trying.
there.
I feel like there's space.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hi, welcome back to Carolina Cooking. Well, we have our beef tenderloins carpet bagged. Is it a verb?
I don't think so.
Okay,
But
well then they're
that's
stuffed.
okay.
And
There you go.
now we are going to, what, do our sauce or do the...
Let's start our sauce,
alrighty.
and then we will dredge our oysters and fry up the oysters for the plate as
fried
well.
oysters.
For our sauce, we have very simple red wine
Okay.
and veal stock.
You sure?
Oh no, that's vinegar. Oh no, that's wine.
No, it's red
That's
wine. It is.
Okay,
It
we're
is red
good.
wine.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna add those together in a pan.
Veal stock?
Veal stock.
Okay.
And again, if you can find a veal base, or you can use a beef base, or veal bouillon as well. And the red wine, we're gonna add the red wine in the pan.
Oh, sorry. I just thought you were talking. And
It's-
I just thought.
it's
Sorry
quite
about
all right.
that. Okay, so do we need that much? Need to leave a little behind, or?
And now we
put it
better
all
put it all in there. Yeah.
Alrighty, fine.
Sorry about that.
Okay, and that just reduces
We're
down.
just gonna let that reduce down
thicken
to,
up, okay.
to a glaze.
Alrighty.
Exactly.
So now we get to fry some oysters.
Fry some oysters.
All right.
What we want to do is set up our breading here: flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs in that order.
Flour, egg, panko breadcrumbs.
Yes.
Flour,
Flour,
egg.
and we'll want to whisk that a little bit with
Okay.
that fork.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
Oh.
That'll work.
Like it could be done better.
Well, it's, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Like
I could
okay.
do
Let's
better.
see. Come on, hot shot. Let's
So
see.
that's-
Let's see how it could be.
Look at how nice. And
I'm saying it looks
Eat
remarkably
fast.
the same. Anybody else think that it looks remarkably the same as what I was doing there? I mean,
yeah, well,
you are the teacher, and I
I'm the
will-
professional.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Was that good?
That's
Because
perfect.
we can put them back in and
No,
let you pour
that's
them back.
perfect.
Okay. All right.
That's perfect.
All right. And so now we just
We're gonna
take
take
these
our
out.
oysters. Yep.
Okay.
Take them out in the flour.
Okay. One at a time, or just do them all?
Do a couple at a time.
Okay. All righty. Right over in this flour.
Right in that flour.
All right. Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
Got a couple of them in
Shake
there?
them off.
Okay.
Roll them in the egg a little bit.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. Oh.
And these
Okay.
Japanese style breadcrumbs, these panko breadcrumbs, give
Okay.
a nice crisp texture
Okay.
to it. All right, that'll work. And we're gonna go right in our hot oil here.
Okay. Do we need a couple more?
Yeah, give me a
All
couple
right.
more.
Hang on. There we go. And those are going in the hot oil.
Hot oil,
Okay.
and they fry very quickly.
Alrighty. Here, I'm gonna get you a couple more. Hang on one
Right.
second. Going real fast. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Ooh. It's something about oysters. I don't know. They just have disco in them. Did you ever notice that? It's just, maybe it's me. It's always just seems to be me.
Yeah, I've never noticed
My own little weird, strange world.
Beautiful.
Okay, throw those in too?
Drop 'em in.
How quickly do they go?
Oh, the first ones we put in are almost done.
Okay, you want me to do another one? Or we have enough?
That's enough.
All right.
And what we've done is we have oysters in the filling, and we added fried oysters to the garnish as well. Technique that's culinarily called layering. We're layering the flavors. We're using the same ingredient in 2 different preparations in the dish.
Do we need him or do you not want him?
Well, you already got him. You might as well put him in there.
Because if you don't want him, just tell me.
No, it's all right.
All right.
It's all right.
Okay. And so now we
Now we are gonna
Get 'em
take these
full.
out and drain them.
need a plate. Sorry. Hang on.
There we go. It's
Got a little.
little bit. That's
Oh, sorry. I was just talking to you, and I was saying that
Yeah.
that looks like such a good job
yeah,
that you're
that's
doing
good.
there. That
That's
looks like
nice.
a good one.
This was a
that one looks like a really nice
this
one. Right
was a
there.
new coat.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you didn't. It's like the brand new white tennis shoes.
Right.
You don't want a brand new white chef's coat because people think, well, when does Kurt ever cook? Exactly. So you need a little something on the back of you to let them know that you've been cooking.
Those look good, don't they?
They do actually.
Okay.
All right. So are we?
And then we're gonna this last guy that you had to put in there.
See, I slow down the whole process. That's what I do.
And we're gonna start our steaks on the grill as well. And I don't know about you, but I like medium rare.
Okay.
So let me just move this off.
Might be a little hot. And then
That's
we're
a
gonna
little
throw our
hot.
steaks on the grill.
We're gonna start our steaks on the grill. And finish the dish from there.
Okay.
So you
All
want
right. Just throw them on.
to put them on there.
And do we have to worry about
them.
the stuff inside?
No, it'll stay in there.
Okay. All right. And there you go right there. Okay. And when we come back to Carolina Cooking, we're going to be finishing up our mashed potatoes, and we're going to be talking to Aris Ragazeas and find out which wine he has paired with our dish when Carolina Cooking continues. That was such a great job right there. You did such a good job.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Yeah, there you go.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hi, welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Kurt DeRizio from Bovine's wood-fired grill there. And this is weird. Why would he have oranges in this bowl? Are these part of the recipe?
No, it's not in this
I
recipe.
don't know. Maybe they'll come into play a little bit later on. So what are we doing in this bowl?
We're gonna mash these potatoes. So we have our Yukon Gold potatoes that have been cooked until they're completely soft. And then we have our rosemary and cream reduction
That we've been bubbling down.
that we've been reducing.
Yep. So I'm going to put
And
those in the bowl.
Put about half of that in there to start.
The rosemary here?
Correct, the rosemary
only
cream.
half.
Yeah, well, you can always add more.
Add more,
but it's
we just
hard
want
to
you
take
can't
away.
take away.
No.
Okay. That's about,
Hey,
wow. Oh,
smell
that
that.
smells
Oh, yeah.
incredible. Okay. And so just mash these up.
Just mash those up.
Alrighty.
Whoa, take it easy.
I've got a little aggression in the Kurt. A little aggression. Okay.
Let's put a little bit more of the.
All right. Go ahead and pour a little more in there. All right.
Perfect.
Ooh.
I think that's looking good, huh?
That does look pretty darn good.
Okay.
It's a little in the
That's
thing,
all right.
but
Tap
we'll
it
get
out
that
of there.
And so this is all set. These are mashed
Right.
potatoes.
We want to hold those somewhere warm. If we're making
Okay.
them, we would put them, maybe on the back of the stove or somewhere where they'll
I
stay
gotcha.
warm.
Okay. And our meat's looking good too as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're almost there.
Now, I've heard you have a secret talent that you wanted to share with us. And so I actually need to speak with Aris Ragazeas and find out which wine he has paired
Okay.
with our meal. But here's 3 oranges. And
Who
if you
told
know
you,
what you can do with them, why don't you give them a spin there?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Let me see.
Hello there, Aris. Good to see you
good to see you
again.
too.
Well, I left my chef back there juggling. We'll see how long he can go. It's just he has an extra talent, not only a culinary talent. We're actually making an incredible dish here, beef tenderloin carpetbagger. So he has that talent, and he can juggle. So we're testing him.
Good.
Yeah, can you juggle?
No?
Oh, I was really hoping we have some bottles out here, maybe some glasses. We could try a little something dangerous.
I don't want to
maybe.
spill any of this stuff.
All right. Well,
Okay.
we beef. Beef instantly says to me, red wine. Is that right?
beef says red wine.
Okay, but stuffed with oysters.
It's a problem all the time.
Okay.
Anytime you get that surf and turf thing, beef is still the main component here, I think.
Absolutely, it's a very thick cut, yes.
But I didn't want to go with a Cabernet. Something about the cedary, oaky taste of a Cabernet and the oysters just didn't appeal to me. So I went with something with a more ripe fruit flavor, which is a California Zinfandel.
Okay.
And this is one of the more special Zinfandels in California. This is from Ravenswood Winery, and this is their single vineyard Dickerson.
Okay.
And it's from the Napa Valley. And it's a bold, rich wine, spicy, ripe berry fruit, and interestingly, there's eucalyptus trees growing around the vineyard.
Really?
And this happens in quite a few Napa Valley vineyards, and after centuries of the leaves dropping on the ground and breaking down, the oils, though, from the eucalyptus are still there, and they impart a little bit of flavor to the wine. A lot of these wines have a little bit of a minty eucalyptus taste. You look like you're doubting me here.
You've tasted eucalyptus on its own?
Yes. This is
Okay.
a hint of eucalyptus. This is not a eucalyptus wine now.
Do you notice in any jokes when they say a koala bear walked into a bar, he ordered this?
No,
No? Okay.
but you can tell me one later.
All right, well, yeah, no, I have a few of them. A koala bear walked into a bar. I'll tell you.
I smell the eucalyptus in here.
Really?
Yes.
I smell wine.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
Of course. It's mostly red wine flavors, that ripe, almost super ripe
Oh,
strawberry.
it's so full of eucalyptus and berries and more berries than I would say.
More berries than eucalyptus,
I don't really
but it-
taste the eucalyptus at all, to tell you the truth.
Well,
Okay, I believe you. I'm willing to believe you.
it's just a hint. It's a little bit of complexity. It's not the main flavor here.
Well, I'm sure this Zinfandel is going to work out great with our beef. So thank you very much, Eris. I appreciate it. I got to get back and see if he's still juggling.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hey, good job! Wow, that was a long stretch.
That
Jeez,
was a long
I
stretch.
appreciate you keeping those in the air for me. We're gonna make orange juice later, and so thank you very much.
My
wow,
pleasure.
Good job. I'm impressed. Not just by your culinary skill, but also by your circus skill.
Yeah, that is. I always got something to fall back on.
Exactly. If
Yeah, I
that
figured.
whole chef thing doesn't work
work,
out,
boom,
you can
I'm
go to
in.
join the circus. Yep.
I'm in.
So
Okay.
we are our beef. Is it done?
Our beef is almost done. It
You
will
checked
be.
it and juggled at the same time.
I
That's
did.
crazy.
I did.
That's
That was a little
amazing.
tough, but
Okay.
I
All
got
right.
it done.
Beef is done.
Beef
Mashed
is done.
Potatoes are
Mash,
done.
we're gonna taste and adjust here.
Oh,
Always
okay.
taste and
Gonna
adjust.
Can
Taste
I
and adjust.
Just use the finger method, or you prefer the spoon method?
I prefer the spoon method. Sorry,
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
Got one in there. A little more
A little more salt.
salt and pepper.
It's a little bland.
Yep.
It
Absolutely.
still surprises me how much salt potatoes will take.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, would you put more? We didn't put salt in the water, did we?
we did not, but
Would that help?
That would help.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if it was a bad thing or a good thing. Or...
No, that would help. Season the potatoes
Okay.
while they're cooking.
Alrighty.
you
Well,
wanna taste
now
it
we
one
already
more
put
time?
the spoon in, so. That's much better. And
Okay,
I did
good.
use a different finger in case you were concerned.
Good.
Okay.
I was
So-
going to ask that.
Yeah. So now what goes on our plate first? The mashed
Now,
potatoes?
the mashed potatoes go in the center of the plate.
Center of the plate. Okie dokie. All right. Do we
Now-
want more?
A little bit more.
All right. And those were all different fingers in case you were keeping track. I didn't keep using
Yeah,
the same.
yeah.
I didn't double dip there on people's plate.
Okay.
If I were to send this out, if I were to be working for you, I
Right.
wouldn't lick with the same finger and then send it out.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yep.
that wouldn't be hygienic, right?
I don't think you would be working for me, but
All right. Okay. Now the beef.
the beef, let's.
Okay. Which one do we like the best?
That one looks nice.
That one's pretty.
You can put that right over the
Alrighty.
center.
Okay.
Now with the sauce, what we did is we reduced this to a glaze. Whoops. That's all
We'll
right.
rescue the spoon.
Rescue the
down. We
spoon.
need a medic. It doesn't look good for him. Oh! Oh! Here, we'll just,
There we go.
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And what
All right.
what we mean is that it coats the back of a spoon.
Yep.
So actually, you've seen that.
Ah,
Coats
yes.
the back of a spoon
Yep,
if you draw a
exactly.
line across it.
Okay.
So that's a good consistency. Why don't you go
May
ahead and
need a little
spoon
drizzle? Or
right
spoon
over
on
the
top?
beef.
Right on top?
Right on top.
Okie dokie. Hot, hot, hot. Ow, that's a little warm. I was trying to keep it from dripping on the plate because I
Right.
know how much trouble I get into if I let this go onto the edge of the plate.
Yes,
Everybody always yells at me.
there's big trouble.
And then after the show, they yell even more, and it's horrible. All right.
Perfect. Okay, now we're going to take our oysters. We're going to place 3 around the plate.
Uno,
1, 2, 3.
dos, tres. Okay.
And what we want to do is place them evenly. Again, it's aesthetics.
Okay.
See how they're spaced evenly.
Yep. Okay.
Now we're going to drizzle the oysters. We have 2 sauces here. That's a hot sesame oil.
Okay. Got to go quick
Just-
here because
just-
I know
yep.
we're getting to the end of the show. So just
Okay.
drizzle.
A little soy sauce. That's a sweet
right.
soy sauce.
Sweet soy sauce is the biggest.
Right
a little
over the
thick,
oysters.
huh?
Perfect. That's
Oh,
it.
was I not supposed to go all the way around?
No, that's okay.
All right.
These are fried sweet
Mm-hmm.
potatoes and a little chives.
Alrighty. Well, if you'll grab a fork, I'll get you a glass of wine here.
Absolutely.
And you're welcome to dig in and give it a try. I'll be trying it as well. If you want to find out more about our recipe here, if you want to find out more about our chef, go, oh, that's your glass of wine.
Thank you.
If you want to find out more about our recipe, you want to find out more about our wine, you want to find out more about the chef or the restaurant Bovines, visit our website at www.carolinacooking.tv. I'm Tom Zelenka. Go ahead. And that's Carolina Cooking. Now we can...
There you go.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wine, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.
Carolina Cooking is filmed on location in 700 Kitchen Cooking School at the Mansion on Forsyth Park Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. For details on their hands-on cooking classes, call 888-711-5114 to book a class.